Ah, okay. So, okay. Ooh.
A body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene, and it's so quiet. It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him, signs that he was strangled. The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why? I knew it.
Im geheime Club sind auf jeden Fall auch Puppen an die Wand genagelt. Das muss die Visitenkarte des Nailman sein. Sind scheinbar zufällig in die Wand genagelt und zeigen in alle Richtungen. Ich entdecke kein Muster. Es gibt nichts, was mit dem Täter in Verbindung gebracht werden kann. Lass uns versuchen, woanders nachzusehen.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through.
Die gebogenen Nägel können wir uns nicht genauer angucken. Und die Tatsache, dass hier freie Nägel sind, auf die man perfekt draufsteigen kann, um da hochzukommen, können wir uns nicht angucken. Okay.
By the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the
Ja.
Below the vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
Ernsthaft, Yuma? Wurde das während des Vorfalls bewegt? Soweit ich das sehe, scheint es nichts mit dem Fall zu tun zu haben.
Yeah.
Ja, lass uns an einem anderen Ort nachschauen. Puppe. Das ist auch eine Puppe, die an den Roulette-Tisch genagelt wurde.
I see.
Da ist auch noch eine Puppe angenagelt, genau in der Mitte des Roulette-Rads. Nein. Die Puppe scheint die gleiche zu sein wie die anderen. Scheint nichts Bemerkenswertes zu geben. Das ist dann für sich alles, was wir herausfinden können. Schauen wir woanders noch. Da ist keine Puppe.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Yeah,
Spielermat sieht makellos aus, scheint so, als wäre gut gepflegt worden. Nichts Interessantes. Was?
that's...
Well,
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new! What a rich...
that's...
Stühle sind ordentlich aufgereiht. Hat jemand die Stühle nach dem Vorfall umgestellt? Entweder die Friedenstruppen oder die Mitarbeiter hier. So oder so, darüber musst du dir keine Sorgen machen. Stimmt, ich schau woanders nach.
What does that mean?
Als die Leiche entdeckt wurde, war diese Tür von innen verschlossen. Gibt keinen anderen Weg rein oder raus. Mit anderen Worten ist es ein Rätsel mit verschlossenem Zimmer. Rätsel mit verschlossenem Zimmer.
That's...
Stuhl wurde umgeworfen. Könnte das ein Beweis für einen Kampf zwischen Opfer und Täter sein? Ich weiß es nicht. Der Täter könnte ihn absichtlich umgeworfen haben, um die Ermittlungen zu vereiteln. Gibt nicht viel, was wir damit anfangen können, außer dass er umgekippt ist. Schauen wir woanders nach. Okay.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with. I think that's about it.
that should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Ginma District. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Okay.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Gima district. Let's hurry there.
Say,
Was ist los? Scheint sie nicht ein bisschen unruhig zu sein, als könnte sie jeden Moment hinfallen.
come on.
Kannst nicht anders, wenn es um Frauen geht, oder? So ist das nicht. Entschuldigung, stimmt etwas nicht. Sie sehen aufgebracht aus. Wer bist du? Ich bin eine Art Detektiv. In Ausbildung. Ein Detektiv, verstehe.
Well,
Also stimmt etwas nicht? Nun also, ich bin von zu Hause weggelaufen. Und ich weiß nicht, was ich als nächstes tun soll.
Let's solve this thing.
Riecht nach einem Fall. Hören wir ihr zu, Meister. Ja, du könntest recht haben. Ich sollte es vermeiden, mich einzumischen, aber ich könnte nachts nicht schlafen, wenn ich es einfach sein lassen würde.
well,
Kannst du mir mehr Einzelheiten erzählen? Nun, ich bin die Tochter eines Kaufmanns, der im ganzen Kanai-Bezirk Geschäfte macht. Aufgrund familiärer Umstände wurde entschieden, dass ich eine arrangierte Ehe haben soll. Wenn ich darüber nachdenke, was das Beste für meine Familie ist, sollte ich den Antrag annehmen. Aber mein Verehrer ist eine schlimme Person. Ich habe es mit meinen eigenen Ohren gehört. Er hat gesagt, er benutze meinen Vater nur. Warum sprichst du dann nicht mit deinem Vater darüber? Ohne Beweise kann ich nichts machen. Außerdem ist mein Vater sehr begeistert von ihm. Als ich Vater sagte, dass ich nicht heiraten will, hat er mich angeschrien und meinte, ich solle keinen Ärger machen.
I see.
Deshalb bist du also von zu Hause weggelaufen. Uff, Villa, verschwinden wir von hier.
No.
Wir können das nicht zulassen, einen bösen Mann zu heiraten. Klingt furchtbar. Dass ich mein Zuhause verlassen habe, hat mir etwas Zeit zum Nachdenken gegeben. Ich will mit meinem Vater reden. Aber wenn ich jetzt zurückgehe, glaube ich nicht, dass wir ein normales Gespräch führen können. Es tut mir furchtbar leid, dass ich frage, aber könntest du meinem Vater diesen Brief bringen? Ich werde dich für deine Mühen auch belohnen. Glaubt dieses Mädel, dass Detektive Lieferjungen sind? Können sie nicht so zurücklassen? Das ist mein Meister, schwärmt von jeder Frau, die er trifft und erfüllt all ihre Wünsche. So ist das gar nicht.
Right.
Okay, ich werde dir helfen. Ich danke dir. Mein Vater sollte jetzt vor der Kane-Station sein. Wäre eine gute Idee zu fragen, wie er aussieht, oder? Bahnhof ist schließlich ein beliebter Ort.
That's true.
Wie sieht dein Vater denn aus? Trägt einen Anzug, ganz in dunkelblau. Das ist sein Lieblingsanzug.
I see.
Verstehe, danke. Okay.
Oh,
Ein komplett marineblauer Anzug, könnte das der Vater der Verkäuferin sein? Ist der Mann bei ihm der Verehrer der Kundin? Das ist er bestimmt. Er sieht sogar böse aus.
no.
Können wir nicht nur anhand des Aussehens sagen, wie auch immer, lass uns versuchen, mit ihm zu reden. Entschuldigung, wer bist du? Wenn es dir nichts ausmacht, wir sind mitten in einem wichtigen Gespräch. Ich habe einen Brief von ihrer Tochter für Sie. Was hast du gesagt? Du weißt, wo meine Tochter ist.
Well,
Aber würden Sie bitte erst den Brief lesen. Sie hören doch nicht etwa auf diesen Kerl, oder, Sir? Ich werde ihn mir ansehen. Das ist ohne Zweifel Ihre Handschrift. Es muss ein Missverständnis sein. Ich würde niemals die Handschrift meiner Tochter verwechseln. Ich fürchte, wenn das, was hier geschrieben steht, wahr ist, darf diese Ehe nicht fortgesetzt werden. Ah, und ich wäre fast damit durchgekommen. Wir versuchen nicht einmal, es zu verbergen. Er klingt wie ein zweitklassiger Cartoon-Bösewicht. Es hat keinen Sinn mehr, so zu tun, als ob. Ein Betrug ist in dem Moment vorbei, in dem man anfängt, an dir zu zweifeln. Bis dann, ihr Trottel. Ey, warte. Es besteht kein Grund, ihm zu folgen. Danke, dass du mir den Brief gebracht hast.
no.
Gern geschehen. Ich werde versuchen, mit meiner Tochter zu sprechen. Erlaube mir, dir an einem anderen Tag richtig zu danken.
Yes,
Natürlich.
for now.
Lass uns dem Kunden Bericht erstatten. Okay.
And that's what happened.
Glaub nicht, dass du dir noch weiter wegen dieser arrangierten Ehe Sorgen machen musst. Wirklich, dann hat mein Vater mir tatsächlich geglaubt. Ich glaube, ich gehe jetzt nach Hause. Vielen Dank für alles. Ich hoffe, dass alles gut geht. Wir haben unseren Teil erfüllt. Wen kümmert, was als nächstes passiert?
No.
Wir hängen jetzt mit drin, also möchte ich, dass sie glücklich ist. Ich verstehe. Das muss der Weg des Dummkopfes sein. Warum nennst du mich ständig so? Okay.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
That's probably it. Let's go inside.
It's closed, as expected.
Are you sure?
Wait!
Okay.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go. The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
Ja, ich weiß.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
Ah!
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
Fische leben
I
noch.
don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
That's true.
Aus den Fischen im Aquarium scheint, als hätte man sich nicht um sie gekümmert, seit der Besitzer getötet wurde. Sie sehen ziemlich schlecht aus. Man hat sich 3 Monate lang nicht um die Fische gekümmert und die leben noch. Im Aquarium eine Art Geheimgang.
Yeah.
Was? Wäre interessant, scheint nichts mit dem Fall zu tun zu haben.
That's right.
In der Mitte des Bücherregals ist ein Projektor. Ich würde gerne nachsehen, aber ich erreiche ihn nicht.
That's right.
Ala, könntest du dir bitte den Projektor ansehen?
Very well.
Sicher, gib mir einen Moment. Projekt ist ziemlich staubig, scheint seit dem Vorfall nicht mehr benutzt worden zu sein. Hat also wohl nichts mit dem Fall zu tun.
Ja.
So eine Lampe lichtet derzeit an. Ich stelle sicher, dass die Beleuchtung ordentlich ist, da es zu einer Überanstrengung der Augen kommen kann. Mit wem redest du da, Shinigami? Hm. Sorgfältig organisiertes Bücherregal. Sieht so aus, als ob alle Romane zur selben Reihe gehören. Die Goin-Saga.
Yeah.
Ich glaube, diese Reihe hat mehr als 150 Bände. Leider ist der Autor verstorben. Schade, dass die Geschichte nie zu Ende geschrieben wurde.
Oh,
Auf dem Schreibtisch liegen 2 ungewöhnlich dicke Bücher aufeinander. Abgesehen von etwas Staub sind diese Bücher in einem hervorragenden Zustand, sehen völlig unberührt aus.
Beats me.
Wahrscheinlich wollte er intellektuell wirken. Wurden lange nicht in die Hand genommen, haben wahrscheinlich nichts mit dem Fall zu tun.
oh,
Landschaftsbilder in extravaganten Rahmen werden hier ausgestellt. All diese Gemälde sehen unglaublich teuer aus.
However,
Sind Fälschungen, kein einziges Gemälde ist echt. Sieht nicht so aus, als gäbe es hier irgendwas Relevantes für den Fall. Lass uns woanders ermitteln. Bücher stehen so ordentlich in einer Reihe. Sind voller Staub, angefasst hat sie schon lange niemand mehr. Das heißt, sie werden uns bei dem Fall nicht helfen.
that's true.
Hier fand der erste Augenzeuge die Leiche. Blutflecken sind immer noch da. An Betracht der Blutmenge wurde das Opfer wahrscheinlich hier getötet,
It
oder?
appears.
Sehr wahrscheinlich.
This is...
Tür zum Arbeitszimmer. Wir haben sie offen gelassen, nur für den Fall. Ist immer gut für plötzliche Angriffe gewappnet zu sein. Bleib immer auf der Hut. Ja, verstanden. Das hast du nur den Lehren meiner Wenigkeit zu verdanken. Gern geschehen, Meister.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
What's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Really?
Ah.
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
You're charging me for it?
I jest. The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
I'm getting a headache. The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right. Huh? What's this?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something the peacekeepers fabricated?
The peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, It would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery? Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
Let's check every nook.
Projekte wurde in der Mitte des Bücherregals aufgestellt, war aus, als die Leiche gefunden wurde. Du wirst ihn niemals erreichen, Meister. Ich prüfe ihn für dich. Und hast was Auffälliges gefunden? Nö. Also es ist so unauffällig, wie es nur sein kann, hat nichts mit dem Fall zu tun.
Oh,
Lichtlampe ist auf dem Tisch gerichtet. Wahrscheinlich war es sie zu diesem Zeitpunkt nicht an. Ist ja nichts Verdächtiges. Scheint so, als ob die Lampe mit dem Fall nicht mit dem Fall zusammenhängt. Schreibt er so einen Schalter für den Projektor. War wohl auf ausgestellt, als die Leiche gefunden wurde.
oh,
Mehrere Puppen wurden an den Boden genagelt. Nach dem Uhrturm und dem Geheimclub macht das 3. Macht es aber nicht weniger gruselig.
It's me.
Jetzt nicht die Zeit, ängstlich zu sein. Untersuche alles gründlich und finde Hinweise, um den Fall zu lösen. In Ordnung.
I see.
Puppen haben nichts gemeinsam und es sind ja auch keine ungewöhnlichen
It
Spuren.
appears.
Dann haben sie nichts mit dem Fall zu tun. Reihe von Büchern steht ordentlich in einem Regal. Gibt keinen Hinweis, dass die Bücher verschoben wurden. Glauben, ne? Schreibtisch liegen 2 ungewöhnlich dicke Bücher. Nicht so, als wären die Bücher gestapelt gewesen, als die Leiche gefunden wurde.
Well,
Friedenswächter müssen sie aufeinander gestapelt haben. Meine Güte, was für ein Haufen Amateure. Platzierung scheint das einzige zu sein, was sich geändert hat. Ich glaube nicht, dass das bei dem Fall hilft.
What does that mean?
Teuer aussehendes Landschaftsgemälde, aber es hängt schief. Frage mich, warum? Könnte das mit dem verschlossenen Raum zu tun haben?
it appears.
Unwahrscheinlich. Nach den Spuren an der Wand zu urteilen, würde ich sagen, dass dieses Gemälde schräg aufgehängt wurde. Friedenswächter müssen es während ihrer Ermittlungen versehentlich schräg aufgehängt haben. Wie verwirrend, was? Aber dass wir trotzdem mal hinter das Bild schauen können, geht nicht, oder wie?
Yeah.
Schon früher standen mehrere Bücher im Regal. Ich habe es überprüft, aber es scheint, dass sich im Vergleich zu damals nichts geändert hat.
I see.
Wenn das so ist, haben sie wahrscheinlich nichts mit dem Fall zu tun. Wie nichts geändert. Natürlich hat sich da was geändert. Hä?
There's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. It looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here? The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing.
Okay, ich krieg immer mehr den Verdacht, dass der blauhaarige Typ vielleicht doch also dass der dass der nicht der Mörder ist, der blauhaarige Typ von der Kirche, sondern vielleicht nur ein Komplize. Das ist 2. Dass es vielleicht 2 Mörder gibt.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are 2 different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence. Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Okay.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next up is our last crime scene.
Wait! Huh?
Blech.
Mhm.
Say,
Bis jetzt ist nicht mal da ein Haufen, hängt da nur herum. Schnappen wir uns welche und verkaufen sie. Ich bin ein Detektiv, kein Dieb. Das Ufer in einer Lobby. Für wen soll das sein?
well,
Ist wahrscheinlich nur ein Statussymbol, oder?
The next one is the art gallery in Ginma district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
hey,
Das Schönwetterpüppchen sieht miserabel aus. Macht wohl keinen Spaß, am Hals aufgehängt zu werden, oder?
Hey!
Auf damit, die will nicht verflucht werden. Brr. Dinosaurier sind groß, ja.
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
That's our Hallara.
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please! Oh!
Well,
Verschlossen. Überall stehen Kunstwerke von unschätzbarem Wert herum. Natürlich ist die Tür verschlossen.
What is it?
Sorry. Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
We're like a couple of thugs or something. Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshipper. He said he was trailing the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened this storage room, they discovered the victim's corpse. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
ooh, another locked room mystery. That's for total. But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died. Let's start investigating.
Yes. There are two keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Oh!
Verschüttete Farbe hat den Boden ruiniert. Wenn wir herausfinden, wann die Farbe verschüttet wurde, wissen wir, ob sie mit unserer Ermittlung zusammenhängt.
Maybe.
Die Leinwand hier ist komplett leer. Ich frage mich, warum sie leer ist und warum sie so unordentlich mit den Holzrahmen platziert wurde.
Well,
Sieht nicht aus wie ein Ausstellungsstück. Vielleicht wurde sie für eine andere Veranstaltung verwendet. Verstehe. Nichts scheint fehl am Platz.
This is...
Gemälde von einem schreienden Mann, dessen Hände sein Gesicht umfassen. Dieses Gemälde hat etwas Beunruhigendes an sich. Ich habe fast das Gefühl, als würde es mich vollkommen verschlingen.
that's...
Gemälde haben diese Art von Kraft nicht. Noch wichtiger ist doch, ob du etwas gefunden hast. Nein, nichts Verdächtiges. Sieht nicht so aus, als hätte es mit dem Fall zu tun.
Oh!
Skulptur, über die ein Laken geworfen wurde, um sie vor Staub zu bewahren.
Appears.
Sieht nicht so aus, als wäre sie vor kurzem bewegt worden. Ja, das sieht man auch am Staub, der sich auf dem Laken angesammelt hat. Mit anderen Worten, sie ist total irrelevant. Oben auf dem Regal stehen Körbe. Ich bin allerdings nicht groß genug, um hineinzusehen.
Kyle,
Ich schaue für dich hinein. Was ist da? Wir haben nichts entdeckt. Erreicht. Was hast du nicht gefunden? Okay.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
Currently, it opens outwards slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here.
Kartons wurden aufeinander gestapelt. Den Etiketten nachzuurteilen, wurden die Kartons nach dem Vorfall hergebracht.
It appears.
Sieht aus, als wäre ein Kunstwerk drin. Darin bewahren sie bestimmt die nicht mehr ausgestellten Werke auf.
Oh!
Hier scheint sich die Leiche zum Zeitpunkt des Vorfalls befunden zu haben. Davon ist allerdings keine Spur mehr zu sehen.
It's me.
Sieht aus, als wäre hier aufgeräumt worden. Wahrscheinlich von den Friedenswächtern oder dem Personal der Kunstgalerie. Ich glaube nicht, dass eine Ermittlung hier nützliche Informationen hervorbringen wird.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming. The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Issa Moet. She used her good looks to have relations with many men. The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And
you noticed as well.
Yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep. This may be the real cause of death. I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder, or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Right.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
Wäre interessant zu sehen, ob die gelbe Farbe die gleiche gelbe Farbe ist wie die gelbe Farbe hier.
Ja,
Leere Leinwand und Holzrahmen wurden auf einen Handkarren gelegt. Dann scheint sich zwischen damals und heute nichts geändert zu haben. Zumindest sieht es für mich so aus. Für mich sieht das auch unverändert aus. Das bedeutet, dass hier wahrscheinlich keine Beweise zu finden sind.
oh,
Position blieb vor und nach der Verwendung von Retrokognition unverändert. Laken insgesamt blieb ebenfalls unverändert. Können davon ausgehen, dass es niemand bewegt hat.
there's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal, but this one's just sick and twisted. Oh,
But
Nichts als Staub drin.
this is...
Gemälde eines jungen Manns.
I'm
Den kenne ich. Das ist einer dieser Edgelord-Protagonisten, die jeder ohne Grund liebt. Wirkt nicht so auf mich.
This is...
Großes Landschaftsgemälde mit angenagelter Puppe. Frage mich, wie das auf dem Boden gelandet ist. Gibt es dafür einen Grund?
Yes.
Wenn es mit dem Vorfall zusammenhängt, gibt es wahrscheinlich einen Grund. Gehen wir mal davon aus.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest. But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
That should be enough. That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
oh, right. I'll do it right away.
Outside the window, could that have anything to do with the locked room?
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
I hope that's not the case.
Let's rest!
Kartons wurden aufeinander gestapelt, sieht so aus, als werden sie alle zugeklebt
Actually,
und im Regen gelassen, also werde ich das alles, was drin ist, ruiniert ist.
Maybe.
Man könnte diesen Zorn mit etwas Mühe überwinden, vielleicht ist der Täter auf diese Weise entkommen.
anyway,
Vielleicht aber viel wichtiger ist die Lösung dieses Rätsels mit verschlossenem Zimmer, richtig. Wie auch immer, ist nicht so, als dass hier irgendwelche Hinweise zurückgelassen wurden.
Yeah.
Ne?
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay. I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Hey! What are you doing here?
Huh? I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm a peacekeeper.
Huh? Of Amaterasu Corporation?
Yes, of Amaterasu.
You totally fumbled that. You're no good at lying, huh?
What did you say?
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure. Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man. I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Der Blauhaarige ist dann kein, also nicht absichtlich Komplize, aber ja, hat nix damit zu tun.
That
Gehe ich
brings
davon
all the
aus.
information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. Aw, I have no clue what to do.
Oh, stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him. I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry! I want to know how they'll execute him, too.
Ah.
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Alara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on, where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
Ja, ich bin mir relativ sicher, dass entweder der Priester oder die Nonne, einer von den beiden. Ja. Weiß nicht. Gefühl.
It's about time.
Mein Gefühl sagt mir irgendwie mehr.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
Mein Gefühl sagt mir irgendwie mehr, dass es der Priester ist. Aber die Nonne hat, weiß nicht, deutet ein bisschen mehr auf die Nonne hin. Mal schauen.
You need to get your watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait!
Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
Oh, I see. So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being, please?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please! You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Huh?
Oh, you've said it now. There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But... Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left at the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
So the cause of death was kept under wraps. I hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate. Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Huh?
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
That's right! Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
It appears you require the aid of a great detective.
Halara, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers. Not once, but twice.
Sorry! I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Seth, are you alright?
Who do you think we are? In this town,
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
I've set the stage for you to solve the case. The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma, are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Halara seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
But that would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own? If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery labyrinth?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction here. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more deaths.
Oh no.
And that's where yours truly comes in. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do that...
There's always a price to pay. When I reap the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Yuma? If you don't hurry, the peacekeepers will wake up.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen, by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
Well, you better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
That's the spirit! Well, Master, are you mentally and physically prepared? Alright! Mystery Labyrinth!
What?
Moment, was? Halara sind's auch?
What's this? Has time stopped?
Halara, how are you moving right now?
Yuma, what happened? Is this someone's forte?
Shinigami, Halara's in here too.
Not so.
You knew this would happen?
Master, you used your coalescence, remember? Your ability isn't a one-way street. You have the power to borrow someone's abilities, and you share yours as well. Halara wandered into the mystery labyrinth because of that effect, I think.
You're not even sure?
Who are you?
This'll take too long to explain, plus I don't feel like it. So I'll kick that roll over to Master! Down the rabbit hole we go!
Okay. Gut. Also. Nächstes Mal geht's mit dem Labyrinth weiter.